Did you know that Japan has more centenarians per capita than anywhere else on Earth, with over 90,000 people living past the age of 100? While many in the West invest thousands in gym memberships and complex fitness programs, elders in Japanese villages are quietly outliving everyone else on the planet. But here is what shocked researchers from top institutions when they studied these super agers. It wasn't just their diet, it wasn't just genetics. The secret was hiding in plain sight, woven into the fabric of their daily lives. 6 simple foundational movements they perform every single day. These are not exercises in the way we think of them. They are not workouts. They are movements so basic that they were initially dismissed as insignificant, until brain scans and physiological studies revealed something extraordinary. Japanese elders who practiced these daily movements showed a significantly lower risk of cognitive decline. Their joints remained flexible decades longer. Their balance systems functioned like those of people 20 years younger. Researchers have called it one of the most overlooked aspects of longevity in modern medicine. Today, you are about to discover these exact 6 movements, starting with the most foundational and building to the most powerful. But I have to warn you about the final one. In a study of 15,000 Japanese seniors, it showed the strongest correlation with an increased health span and lifespan. Yet 90% of Westerners have never even heard of it. It requires zero equipment, but neuroscientists found it activates more areas of the brain simultaneously than almost any other single activity. This is the wisdom of generations, now validated by science. Let's begin. The 6 foundational movements for longevity movement. 1. The deep squat, the Asian squat. This is the movement that has been almost completely lost in the Western world, yet it is the foundation of lifelong mobility. In Japan, it is common to see an 80-year-old comfortably resting in a full deep squat while gardening or waiting for a bus. This isn't a feat of incredible strength. It is a testament to preserved natural human movement. Why it's so powerful? The deep squat is a master movement that simultaneously addresses 3 critical aspects of aging. Hip flexibility. As we age, our hip flexors become incredibly tight from years of sitting in chairs. This tightness is a primary cause of lower back pain and an unstable gait. The deep squat gently stretches and opens the hips, maintaining the range of motion necessary for fluid walking. Ankle mobility. Poor ankle flexibility is a leading and often ignored cause of falls in seniors. If your ankles are stiff, your body has to compensate, leading to instability. The deep squat forces your ankles into a full range of motion, keeping them flexible and responsive. Spinal decompression. Unlike sitting in a chair, which compresses the spine, a deep squat allows the lower vertebrae to gently decompress, relieving pressure and reducing back pain. How to practice it safely? You do not need to go into a full squat on day 1. Start with a supported hinge. Stand in front of a sturdy chair or countertop, holding on for support. Place your feet slightly wider than your shoulders. Slowly push your hips back as if you are about to sit down, keeping your back straight. Go down only as far as is comfortable, hold for a few seconds, and then rise back up. Gradual progression. Over weeks, try to go a little lower each time. The goal is not to force it, but to gently encourage your body to remember this natural position. Just a few repetitions each day can begin to restore the hip and ankle mobility you thought was lost forever. Movement number 2, the Caesar sit, kneeling and rising. In traditional Japanese culture, sitting on the floor, particularly in the kneeling Caesar position, is common. While sitting this way for long periods isn't necessary, the act of getting down onto the floor and back up again is a crucial movement for longevity. Why it's so powerful. A 2012 study published in the European Journal of Preventive Cardiology found that the ability to sit down on the floor and get back up without using your hands was one of the strongest predictors of longevity. Why? Because this simple act requires a complex combination of balance, coordination, core strength, and leg power. If you can perform this movement, it is a clear indicator that your entire musculoskeletal and neurological system is functioning well. Losing the ability to get up from the floor is one of the first steps toward losing your independence. How to practice it safely? Start with a chair. Place a sturdy chair behind you. From a standing position, slowly lower yourself to one knee, then the other. Use your hands on the chair for support. Then reverse the process to stand back up. Focus on control. The key is not speed, but slow, controlled movement. This builds the core stability and leg strength needed to protect you from falls. Practicing this movement ensures that if you ever do have a fall, you have the physical capacity to get back up on your own. Movement number 3, the towel stretch, shoulder and spine mobility. You may have seen this in old movies, but it is a profoundly effective daily habit. Japanese elders often perform a simple stretching routine using a regular household item, a small towel. Why it's so powerful? As we age, our shoulders and thoracic spine, the upper and mid-back, become incredibly stiff. This leads to a hunched posture, which can compromise breathing, affect balance, and cause chronic neck and shoulder pain. The towel stretch gently but effectively counteracts this. Shoulder girdle mobility. Holding a towel taut between your hands and moving it through a range of motion helps to lubricate the entire shoulder joint, preserving your ability to reach overhead. Thoracic spine. Extension. Gently pulling the towel overhead and slightly back encourages the upper spine to move into extension, directly fighting against the forward hunch that becomes so common with age. This improved posture can even increase lung capacity. How to practice it safely? Sit or stand tall. Hold a small towel taut between your hands with your arms straight out in front of you. Slowly raise your arms straight up and overhead, going only as far as is comfortable. Feel the gentle stretch in your shoulders and upper back. For a deeper stretch, gently pull your arms slightly behind your head. Hold for 10-20 seconds, breathing deeply, and then slowly lower your arms. Repeat this 3-5 times every morning. Movement. 4. Mindful walking, kinetic awareness. In Japan, there is a concept known as aruki, which is more than just walking. It's a form of mindful movement. The focus is not on speed or distance, but on the quality and awareness of each step. Why it's so powerful? Many falls in seniors occur due to a disconnect between the brain and the body. We walk on autopilot, not paying attention to how our feet are landing or how our body is balanced. Mindful walking retrains this connection. It strengthens proprioception, your brain's ability to sense the position and movement of your body. Strong proprioception is like having a high-tech internal GPS that keeps you stable and balanced. Neuroscientists have found that practices that increase kinetic awareness light up multiple areas of the brain simultaneously, promoting neural health and plasticity. How to practice it safely? Find a quiet place to walk for just 2 to 3 minutes. As you walk, bring your full attention to the sensation of your feet touching the ground. Feel your heel land, then the ball of your foot, then your toes pushing off. Notice the gentle swing of your arms. Notice your posture. This isn't about doing it right. It's simply about paying attention. This simple practice can dramatically improve your balance and reduce your fall risk. Movement number 5, the rhythmic tapping, stimulation. This is a traditional practice that might seem unusual, but it is rooted in the principles of stimulating circulation and the nervous system. Japanese elders often use their hands to gently tap or pat their bodies, from their legs up to their arms and shoulders. Why it's so powerful? Improve circulation. The gentle, rhythmic tapping helps to stimulate blood flow in the capillaries near the surface of the skin. For seniors, whose circulation can be sluggish, This provides a gentle boost of oxygen and nutrients to the tissues. Nervous system awakening. This practice also stimulates the sensory nerves in the skin, which sends wake-up signals to the brain. It can increase alertness and body awareness, which are crucial for coordination and preventing falls. How to practice it safely. Using a loose fist or a cupped hand, gently tap up and down your legs. Do the same for your arms, shoulders, and back as much as you can reach. The tapping should be gentle and rhythmic, never painful. Just 30 to 60 seconds of this practice in the morning can leave you feeling surprisingly invigorated. Movement number 6, Radio Taiso, coordinated group movement. This is the most powerful and perhaps most overlooked secret of Japanese longevity. Every single morning, millions of Japanese people, especially seniors, tune into the radio or television to participate in Radio Taiso. These are simple, gentle, and rhythmic full-body calisthenics that have been broadcast daily in Japan since the 1920s. Why it's so powerful? Radio Taiso is not just exercise, it is a complete system that addresses almost every aspect of healthy aging simultaneously. Full body mobility. The movements are designed to take every major joint through its full range of motion, from your ankles to your neck. This provides a daily dose of lubrication for your joints. Coordination and cognitive function. Following along with the sequence of movements requires your brain and body to work together. This strengthens the neuromuscular connections that are vital for balance and quick reactions. Studies have shown that activities requiring complex coordination are one of the best ways to build cognitive reserve and reduce the risk of dementia. Social connection. While you can do it alone, Radio Taiso is often done in groups in parks and community centers. This provides a crucial dose of daily social interaction, which has been proven to be one of the strongest predictors of a long and healthy life. How to practice it safely. You don't need to speak Japanese to participate. You can find Radio Taiso videos on YouTube and simply follow along with the movements. They are gentle, slow, and can be done standing or even seated. Just a few minutes each morning can provide a powerful combination of physical and mental benefits. Conclusion and outro. The profound wisdom in these 6 movements is their simplicity and their integration into daily life. They are not a separate workout to be dreaded. They are a natural part of a day lived with awareness and intention. The research is clear and overwhelming. People who maintain these fundamental movement patterns age in a fundamentally different way. They keep their independence. They maintain their cognitive function. They enjoy their final decades instead of merely enduring them. The choice is yours. You can continue to view exercise as a chore, or you can adopt these simple movements and treat aging as a natural process to be navigated with grace. Now, we want to hear from you. Which of these movements do you feel would help you the most right now? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this video valuable, please give it a like, share it with someone you care about, and subscribe for more science-backed wisdom on healthy aging. Thank you for watching.